shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on last year's national champions, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rams will put toe to leather to crank us up. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll give it to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. 20. He's at the touchdown, Black Knights! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Looking to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Picks up the first down. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Army!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Rams can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple of weeks.
Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going off if you're on defense right
now. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the big fella. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Red pass, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And the Black Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights!
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Rams moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Rams are marching down the field.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes the grab. It's Brown. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rams are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Floating away. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. One final play before the end of the quarter. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Picks up the first down, still moving. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Army! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, got the long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. And he's tackled at the 2-yard line, and that was a terrible decision to bring it out. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Rams headed quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Aggressive. Aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Wants to go on top on first down. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Black Knights! He got it loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth it.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Going right to work up top. Fakes the grab. There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Black Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. Here we go. Trying to run it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to cut. They fake it, go to the tight end. Snowed under by the defense.
Yeah, no, but beautiful, beautiful first down call. That's what I was thinking going into this game, guys, when we were studying these teams, was first down is a good opportunity to bring on the field.
Fake the spike, and he wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And now on, wait, it's not fourth down, it's third down. The fake, kicker's gonna run for it. Knocked down for the tackle. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. He may keep that rush honest after completing a pass earlier. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10.
Music no! Music no!
Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by just 4 to San Jose State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Williams looking for a man. Uncorks one. It's incomplete, and the old fake him out with the fake on first down doesn't work.
And I can hear every fan. If we were going to throw it, why didn't you just keep the quarterback in there? But you try to catch him off guard. You try to make the big momentum play, but it doesn't work. And now the defense needs to...
They fake it, looking for a man. It falls incomplete. The fake on second down. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before, and hopefully I won't again. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. As to be expected, nowhere close to being good from that distance. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead, not chip away. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
And that one's incomplete.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You are set up to succeed, and 2 straight incompletions, a big third down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Army! A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll line up to go for 2. They want to throw it. Dances away. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And what is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete, and they had everything they wanted, and he just threw an awful pass. Well, I don't get this decision, but they've got their punt team on the field on second down. He is short of the marker, but it's only second down, so not turning the ball over.
Well, that play's going to backfire in their face. They obviously thought they had the look necessary to go and execute that fake punt, but the defense, they were expecting it.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this deep.
He's trying to get it in, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
From the gun. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
Colorado State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Williams will pass. Oh, it's a pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes a grab for a big play. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And on third down, they're running the field goal. Lined up for the three, and it's a fake. They want to throw it. It falls incomplete, and they tried to get him messed up with the third down fake and couldn't pull it off. The Rams will punt it. They fake it again. Pretty soon you keep faking it. It's not really a fake. And he's got it. It's a first down.
Man, that is awesome. That gets the juices going. That gets everybody excited. You work on these fake punts all the time, but you don't call them all the time. But the coach saw something, executed it perfectly, called it at the right time, and got a shot in the arm, get some energy, snap into the up back, completing the pass.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Rams come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the tailback. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the pass is incomplete out of fake punt formation, but they got another chance. It wasn't 4th down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. And right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Bringing the heat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Dupree. Smashes through the tackle. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
On the run, still looking. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it.
they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Line getting set on second down. The hand to the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break, and Army has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play.
Here we go, set.
Power football with the run. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down.
Base 27 jumps.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he'll fire back into the middle. The incomplete pass, fourth down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this DB.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a...
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Army! You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing front on first down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. And McBilly's got room. Nothing but green grass down the middle. At the 30. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this year. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
he's coming out of the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. What a terrible decision and return there. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. Here comes the heat. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Off play action on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. On 4th and 11, they decide to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sled.